Hi guys, thanks for in this video. Yes, I am on the Hermitcraft Season 10 World Download on Bedrock Edition, but that's only because I'm going to be showcasing a really cool update. This update is going to be about action and stuff. I'll have the link to the website, to the changelog down below, and all of that, so make sure to check the description for all the useful stuff. And so today, I'm going to showcase basically everything. So you can see here, they updated everything. You can see here are the new textures for all of the new copper related stuff. They can see I love the copper armor because they added a lightning rod kind of thing to the top. And I believe they also added in this right here to where for the photography table is the globe now actually spins, right? I love so very much. And you see here are the textures for everything. All the iron bars, the copper chest, the cool thing about the copper golem statues is that no matter what oxidation level it is, you can see they have their own custom unique animation, which I just love so very much. It's such a really cool small addition. And you can see every single one does it. And by the way, I am using this update is mostly only for. So if you don't know, go to settings. If you go down to, if I go down to here, you can, sorry, you need to exit the world really quick. Because I need to show you guys how you can get all of these features if you guys already forgot. You want to go down, make sure you go down to Resource Pack. When you do activate it, you want to go to settings. This is the setting I'm on right now. This is the full with their own textures and all that. This is action stuff plus their own textures. That's going to be with, so right here will be with default. This is vanilla, and this is just animations and all that. And then right here, if you go one more down 16 times, is basically if you want to add action stuff with Better on Bedrock or any other texture pack. So, or behavior pack. So yeah, but I'm going to keep it like that. And then, again, you need to go to where it says settings. That's how I got to there by going to resource pack. And once you activate it, then go to settings. And yeah, just want to remind you guys on how you can play with all these features right now, because this update is out right now. Make sure you update it in the marketplace. This is version 1.6 by Overhauled Studios. You try to Overhauled. They do one of the most amazing jobs. Like action stuff is constantly getting updated, and this update is huge. I love it, and I've been waiting for this for a long time. Because I guess not for a long time, but ever since we got a copper golem, because I've been wondering like how are they going to basically like change how the copper golem is going to act. Like, how are they going to change the copper golem into their own style? And they did, and then you'll see that later in today's video. So make sure you have a like and make sure to subscribe, because I'm trying to hit 600 subscribers. I am currently trying to hit 600 subscribers within this year alone, and if we can do that, that would be very much appreciated. So yeah, you can see here all of them do that cool animation, and then you can see here. I just love this. This is so cool. I think it's such a really cool. I think that's just a super cool feature. So that's basically all the copper stuff out of the way. And next is the elytra. So now we just need to go down here, because down here you can see I created a cool little area. So now we're going to go to next we're going to go to the elytra. Where's the elytra? So now we're going to go up to elytra, and I'm going to show you guys what happens with the elytra. So you can use, so if we go to search game mode S, so shift. So if you hold shift, you can see there you do a barrel roll, which I just love so very much. I think the barrel roll is such a cool feature. And yes, you did get spoilers for later on in the video, but that's just hold shift and you do a barrel roll, which I just think is really cool. Now, next up is the potion. So now, whenever you drink a speed potion, like you see here is speed 2, and you hold control and you sprint. When you sprint now, and you have the speed buff, you now do this cool new animation, which I just think is just really cool. And you have to be on solid ground, so yeah, but there's that. So now let me grab milk to drink this away. So that's basically that. Then Fateful vanilla items. All 3D models in the vanilla subpack designed to better match vanilla icons and colors. So that's like sugar cane. So SUGG. So that's like sugar cane. That's like the flowers. That's for like the 3D swords and stuff like the 3D maze, and I believe the lightning rod. I think all these should retain their 3D state, or some of these should. Once you go, so if we save and quit, and if we basically just go to here. Sorry, there's a lot of loading and all of that. It's just I want to keep this as vanilla. I just wanted to keep this as like how I like to record my own videos. So now you can see I changed the setting because the next thing is Fateful vanilla items. I'm basically reading the highlights of basically everything. So I'm going in order of how they have it in the changelog, if you guys can already tell. So that's how I'm doing it. But other people want to do it. Echo Soldier did it other ways, but I'm basically doing it no cuts, no nothing, because I want to show you guys everything in real time and all of that, and I just think it's a lot cooler to do things that are uncut, and I just think it's a lot cooler to have videos uncut so you guys can see what goes on when YouTubers stop recording, because normally right here people would just stop recording and just pick up right here, and also because today I'm just too lazy to actually edit, so I just wanted to make this one full length video because, well, basically I don't feel like editing, so I'm lazy today. So you can see here we now have the 3D items in the vanilla gameplay. You see we have vanilla items, and we see we have 3D items just in the base game, which I just think is just really cool. I'm going to show you guys more 3D stuff, hopefully. I'm going to show you all the bricks here as well. You see that's the Ender Pearl. That's my vendor. So there you go. That's basically what the vanilla experience now looks like. You now get some really cool 3D effects with everything. You now get custom sounds as well. And again, to show you guys that this is still the vanilla experience. Here we go. I don't know if... Yeah, you can see you still get the copper golem animations too, which I just love so very much. You still get the copper golem animations. What about the copper armor? Yeah, you can see the copper armor is vanilla. This is the base vanilla copper armor here. Let's see this still spin. Do you still spin? No, only in the texture pack. Okay, interesting. But that's basically the vanilla performed texture pack. Now we're going to move on to the MLG water bucket. But of course you will need to have the full experience enabled. So you will need to come to this pencil. Make sure you go to the pencil, resource packs, settings, turn it to 16 times. It automatically saves. Once you hit that once you hit the X, and now you can see it's going to turn back on the full actual experience of action and stuff. So yeah, I just started doing the video on the Hermitcraft Season 10 World Download. Just looks better, and I just think it's just really cool to do this action stuff update with on this world. Tell me down below in the comments if you like this video format of me actually doing it on the Hermitcraft Season 10 World Download. I'll have a link to where you can download this, because where you can download the Hermitcraft Season 10 World Download, because it is available, and I have been like exploring it in live streams a lot, and I've been playing this a lot on live streams. So make sure you check me out. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another video from me, and because, well, I might live stream this world even more on Java, because this is mostly a Java world. There is a Java world, so yeah. But whenever you hold water bucket now, supposedly, you can see you now do that. But let's see if we can make a water bucket clutch. So you can see, yes. I think that's just really cool. That water bucket clutch is just really cool. Next up is 3D horse armor. Gives you steel, the upgrade in deserves. Gives you steed, the upgrade. Okay, I don't know what that means. That's gonna be for later. Don't want to spoil that. But now we're going to look at all of these mobs and all of these mounts. I got all of these saddles in this chest for a reason, because apparently all of these got upgrades. So I'm going to tame one at a time. So now I'm going to put you in here, because now we will need to tame a llama. And that can take a while. So yeah. Though I think he likes me now. So yeah, you can see here, this is now how you ride it now. Ride at least the camel. Now next is the donkey. We will need a saddle for him. So now let's put the donkey away. So now we will need, I think all this has changed. So let me really quickly do all of this. Hold on, guys. There you go. Now, you can see now we have that. Now let me grab a chest. Now let me really quickly put that away. And let me get on him. This is now what it looks like when you're riding a donkey. I think this is really cool. This is just really sick and really cool. So yeah, that's a donkey. I know for sure though. Let me really quickly get you off of here. I know for sure we need hay bales. Let me grab hay bales. Hay, so I can tame the horse quicker. Or is it, sorry, I think it's just hay or wheat. What? Eat. I think it's just wheat, right? That makes the progress quicker. Okay. Now I can put the wheat. I can put the wheat and horse away. I think this should mean that, yep, it likes me right away. So actually, no, we will need multiple horses because of the armor. Because I believe the armor got changed. So that means I will need the wheat again. Dang it. But you can see that's what I'm going to show you guys first. What I'm going to actually put the leather armor away because I don't need leather armor anymore. But I do need extra saddles. This is what it looks like now when you're on a horse. See, this is what it looks like. It looks even cooler once you grab a sword. So let me really quickly grab a copper sword. This is what the copper sword looks like, by the way. It sounds cool. This is what it looks like in first person. This is what it looks like in this point of view. Yeah, it just looks really sick. It just looks really sick. I just love it so very much. This is what the copper one looks like, apparently. Yeah, that's one of the new idle animations I just love so very much. So, let me now grab another horse. Where's my wheat? There it is. I'm going to really quickly... There you go. Then here's the brand new copper armor. Why is my game bugging out? Hello? Why are you glitching out, buddy? I don't know why my game is glitching out like this. I'm just going to break this for now just so I can get it out. But yeah, this is what it looks like, the copper horse armor, which I just copper horse armor. This is supposed to be to showcase the copper golem later on. So yeah, the copper armor can go away. Okay. Now time for the other horse right here to love me. Hopefully pretty soon. Here it is. Saddle. Here's the gold one. I love the gold one. The gold one looks sick. So now, let me grab another one. Let me put that on. Here's the iron one. The iron one also looks sick. Do I have, yeah, I just have what, yep. This out perfectly. There it goes. Seems like we feed it that many. Yep. The diamond one looks. Why is my game lagging out this much? The diamond one also looks pretty sick in my opinion. But this basically is it for the horses. They also note that the strider and the pig has changed. I don't know about the camel though. Grab another saddle. I'm gonna grab more saddles. This is what it looks like to ride on the camel now. Don't know if this changed. But yeah, I'm sorry I can't show it all that well. Don't know why it's lagging all that much in this world or why it's glitching out so much in this world. But yeah, I'm not going to show the skeleton horse actually. I think the mules. So I'm going to only showcase now the pig and the strider. So that does mean, so I will need this saddle, and I will need this. You can see here, this is what it looks like to actually ride with. You see, you actually go fast with a carrot on a stick now, which is just really cool. This is just so cool, especially on the Hermitcraft world. Come on, give me a adult one. I love all of this. This is so cool. This is what it looks like to ride with a warp fungus on a stick on them. Okay. I think that's all the mounts already done. Yeah, it's basically all the mounts done and dusted. So now I can spawn into Copper Golem and show you guys the Copper Golem spawn egg because it's so cool. If you just give it a minute, you can see there's going to be a flower that appears on the top. There's going to be flowers that appear on the very top of the spawn egg as a reference to when Iron Golem gives a Copper Golem a flower. There it is. I love it. That's such a small detail that does really go a long ways. What the heck? A skeleton with full copper armor on with a enchanted bow. I don't know if that guy naturally spawned or something. I never spawned anything in. Never spawned this guy in. So he must have naturally spawned in, or it must came from the world download. I don't know. Do you guys know? If you guys know if this is from the world download or not, make sure to leave a comment because I'm just interested to see if this is from the world download or not. But yeah, but this is also, you see here, these are not copper chests, so they shouldn't. Another reason why I have these here is because when the weather becomes thunder, you saw it there, guys? The copper golems now have a chance to get struck by lightning. Of course, it's just for effects. They're not getting actually struck by lightning. It's just the effect they can get once it's thundering out. When it's thundering outside, they will then get struck with fake lightning, which I think is just really cool. And that's their state right there, but I want to show you guys their other states they have. So because of that, I need to summon in them with this method. So let me grab a carved pumpkin, and let me go over here to where we have, don't know why the world's lagging like this. But you can see, here are the other copper golem variants. So, oh that's right. So let me wax this one really quick with honeycomb. I love while they oxidize, you see here this one. You can see here with this one, his eyes are green, more greenish. I just love so very much how this one is green. His eyes are green more than yellow, which I haven't seen anyone point out yet. I haven't seen anyone point out where the eyes are green. These eyes are green compared to the rest, which I just really love so very much. So now we're going to move on to the name tags, because there are name tag Easter eggs and all of that, and just let me make sure that that's all we have to cover. So copper armor texture, glowing eyes, copper golem, the copper golem animations, idle 1, the copper golem pauses to think, we've done that copper age, game drop content, added all of the new items and blocks from the copper age game drop. We've seen all of that. I guess I really didn't show you guys the lanterns. I'm sorry guys, I forgot to show you guys the lanterns. So you see the lantern. This is the lantern right here. See, that's the lantern, and then here are the other lantern variants. I guess they all oxidized because I never waxed the lanterns. So let me just grab them again. Up there. So here are the lanterns right here. I never ended up waxing them, so that's why they. Of course, you have that one there, but then here's what the rest of them look like. Here are the rest of the copper lanterns in their oxidized state. So again, here's the copper armor. Here's all of this. Sorry if it's lagging. I guess it's just a lot for my world to process. But again, yep, I did. And then I'm going to show you guys the copper. We already did copper sword. Here's going to be copper sword again. Here's the copper axe. Here's the copper pickaxe. Here's the copper shovel. And of course the hoe, the copper hoe. They all look super cool, in my own opinion. So there you go. Then, yep, copper age game drop. Oh yeah, the shelf. One of the most important features in this update. So now we have to place all of these down to show you guys all of them. So we can only go to main pale. So let me now place these where you guys can actually notice them. Right here. They basically just look like the vanilla one. And then here's the pale. And then we just have the bamboo, the crimson, and the warped. So just 3 more. And then these look really cool in this texture pack. I really love it. It's so really cool. And I love when you hold it, it's actually a 3D item. I love texture packs that do this. Okay, new dyes. Yep, because Mojang, yeah, here are the new dyes right here. These are the brand new dye variants. So let me show you guys them in a lot of detail because these have gotten a huge update since then. So let me really quickly grab all of these right here for ya. I think that should be all of them. Yeah. So here we go. So we ended off where pink is. So there you go. That's all the dyes in this texture pack. Shelves, new dyes. Copper golden statue now strikes a pose when you switch to it. Yeah, copper golden spawn egg. Yeah, we already did that. Riding style. Yeah. Player riding animations. Horse. Boat. So we have a horse. So now we need to grab the boat. So I'm not going to grab every single one. I'm just going to grab random ones. Because I'm also going to do boat with chest. Because, well, of stuff. I don't want this video to be too long as well. So that's why I'm going to just basically, you see here, we're going to do these right here. And then we're going to basically write in every single one. So, of course, here's what it looks like in first person, and here's what it looks like in this point of view. Of course, we do have the same paddles for every single boat, because I guess it's complicated to change it. But the raft is completely different on how it's coded in, so that's why that's different. But you can see here, I hope in the future they can work on a way to make these paddles the same wood color as everything else, because I think that would just be amazing. So yeah, that's just something that I need to work on. So that's the boats for you. Sorry if it's kind of quick, but mine carts. So now I just need to show you guys. Apparently the mine carts have changed. So let me grab some rails, some powered rails, and then let me grab a mine cart because apparently that changed. So let me grab redstone torch. Hi there, copper golem. Gonna try to make a pretty long track here. Okay. So now I'm going to go from. Apparently the minecart has changed. So I want to go this way. I don't know why it's reverse. I don't know why it. Maybe it's because of the. Maybe if I go pointed. Maybe it's the direct. Yeah, it's the direction you place it is the direction it'll go. So now I'm in the right direction. So yeah, that's minecarts for ya. That's minecarts. Trying to get through the happy gas has changed. Mob riding animations, minecart riding by Fog. Shout out Minecraft Live 2022 with the frog. Riding by Frog. Minecart riding by Cat. I'm not going to showcase all of this because this would just make a super long video. But if you want to check out everything, I'll have a changelog down below. So I'm going to showcase the cool and interesting stuff. If you want to see all the other cool stuff, I recommend checking out Echo Soldier's video about this. So yeah, we did the barrel roll already. New particles, wind lines, trail behind the elytra. Yep. Speed potion. Yep, we did that. We did 3D. Yep. With faithful carrot. Yep, we did that. MLG. Added a new spawn animation with play after you die. The spawn animation will ease out if you start to move before it has finished. There's a lot of cool changes in this update. So yeah, buttons. Wind charge now has a swirling. So now wind charge is gonna be another cool thing. So wind charge. So whenever you now throw a wind charge, you see it's going to have a cool little animation. It's going to have a cool little effect, which I just think is just really cool. Buttons up. New textures for the underside of some blocks. Beehive, blast furnace, craft table, and furnace. New pause menu icons for when the new pause menu arrives. New menu panorama. So I guess when the new pause menu arrives, there's going to be a new pause menu with this one, which is going to be super cool, but I can't showcase it because, well, of stuff. So now when you go to Pearless and Moonspace over here, so you can check out because now it's time to check out all of these mobs. It's time to check out all of these right here. So if you name tag a slime _ jab, RGB, or disco, the slime is supposed to be changing colors. So _ jab. So is this correct? _JEB. It's not changing colors. Hopefully this one works. So a chicken. So cooked chicken, use the name tag cooked or nugget to bring your lunch to life. There you go. Or you can do lava chicken. Here's a lava chicken. I think it's supposed to be a Minecraft movie reference. There's also a queen bee. So that's a queen bee right there. You can have in your game now. Then creeperling is just a baby creeper. It's just a normal creeper or just baby. But then here's a beekeeper for the queen bee that we just spawned in. But hold on, I'm going to rename this. I'm going to grab a anvil really quick. And rename this to Disco. Because maybe the one I did isn't working. So let me do this, and let me do this one. Because apparently, this, if you name a slime this, there you go. You see, you get a disco slime. You get disco slimes. So yeah, I think that's it for this update, honestly. You should have improvements, and I would rather have you guys read the improvements and audio and all of that. So everything else is not all that interesting. That's basically all of the interesting stuff that was added in this update. Again, Disco Slime, just name it Disco. You see here, you have that, you have the queen bee, the baby creeper, and you have the beekeeper. So I think this update is a super cool and pretty huge update. I recommend you guys checking this out down below in the comment section. I really recommend checking this out. It is on the marketplace, and the update is now officially out. Sorry that it took me so long to record this video. It's just that I haven't been feeling all that well yesterday and all of that. I was going to record it yesterday, but I just wasn't feeling the best. So I just decided to just do it today, like right now. So yeah, so there won't be any editing because, well, really, I'm lazy and I just don't feel like editing the video. So I'm just going to leave the video like this. So if you're brand new to the channel, if you are brand new, and I know a lot of you guys are brand new to the channel and don't really, and are not yet subscribed, what are you guys doing? If you are this far into the video, and if you are this far in, then thank you very much for basically watching my content, because I really appreciate it. So yeah. Hush, weather clear. Dang it. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed my video showcasing this on the Hermitcraft Season 10 World Download. It is only available right now on the official Hermitcraft website. So I'll have the Hermitcraft official website. I will also have the changelog for this update for action stuff, version 1.6. So make sure you subscribe and all that for more amazing videos. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you then subscribe and hit on the notification bell to all, so you don't miss another live stream, because I will probably do more live streams on this world on Java Edition, where we have custom sounds, custom audio, and all of that. So yeah, but that is it, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more epic videos like this. I know that you guys want more videos like this in the future, so sorry this is mostly all over the place. I was just going on the way they have their changelog laid out, and I'm not going to showcase everything, like I said, because I would just make a very long video if I showcased every single thing off. So yeah, so that's why I'm not going to showcase everything off. But if you want to see everything else, make sure you check it out. It's on the marketplace. I forgot how much it is because I bought this a while ago, like months ago. And in my opinion, it's definitely in my opinion, it is definitely a worth purchase because this is constantly, if you can see already, it is constantly getting updates. It is constantly getting updates and constant support. And I think they're worth the investment and they're worth thing to buy because it's such a cool texture pack, and they are trying to make it work with other marketplace content. So that's another reason why I think that's another reason why I think it is a great investment, is because it constantly gets updates and they're constantly trying to make it work, make this pack work with every other every other marketplace resource or texture pack. And it's such so high, like this is just so high of a quality that I think it's insane. So yeah. That is why, in my opinion, you should check this out because this is definitely a worth investment and definitely worth something checking out. So, yeah, I'm sorry again that I didn't showcase everything off. If I did, then this video would be like an hour long video if I showcased everything off in depth. I just wanted to showcase all of the cool things in this update because that are worth checking out, that are worth showcasing in my opinion, and that is basically all the Copper Age stuff, all of the brand animations, brand new editions, so, and all the new name tags as well, because I just think the name tags are even more cooler because they allow you to do a lot more decoration if you name things a certain thing. That'll change the texture to be something completely different. So, like you can see with the disco slime there, the slime that's changing colors. So, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, and that's it. And I'll see you soon in my next video. So, take care, guys. Peace.